Hopefully the sun doesn't get my eyes for the whole time throughout this video. But My Hero Academia, I think chapter 272. If not, it's 273. Jeez. Man, okay, Shigaraki is just ridiculous right now. First of all, before we start, I need to say rest in peace to Crust, my man, what a hero. Exless, nice knowing you. You've been X'd out. Who else? Possibly Pixie Bob, I think that's her name, from the Pussycat. Who else? There's the whole chance that maybe Endeavor, which I'm not subscribing to that theory, by the way. It just doesn't make sense for me. Yeah, no. What is most likely gonna happen is the hospital's gonna like close in, and then Endeavor and Shigaraki's probably gonna be trapped in it. I don't know. We don't really know what's gonna happen. For example, Shigaraki's decay, is it just gonna obliterate the hospital, which it looked like it was doing, or is in his decay, is it gonna break down a lot of the pillars of it and make it cave in within itself, making basically effectively Shigaraki and Endeavor locked in? Because the way that it ended this chapter with what's her name, Fire. I can't remember, but Endeavor's sidekick, the way they ended it, I feel like it's Fire something or Burn. Oh well, anyway, with Endeavor's sidekick like calling him, it's a little bit mysterious. Now, first of all, like this is like we're in action, man. Like you can't be calling my phone. I'm not gonna pick up anyway. So maybe it's something like that. But the way that Horikoshi ended it is kind of mad. So I know it's been a while, COVID, and a lot of just deadlines and assignments. It's been ridiculous. But My Hero Academia, we gotta talk about this craziness. Now, this is a lot of people are just talking everything. People are saying like, this is it, all the heroes are gonna die. Now, I wanna ask you guys, what's your take on this? What do you think is gonna happen? Because I saw someone say something like, maybe like Class 1A or people there, they're gonna run away to like America and do like an All Might, what All Might done, which would be pretty cool. I don't know, like I really want some kind of, let's go to the other countries. But no, what do you guys think is gonna happen? Judging by this chapter, Shigaraki has now awakened. The doctor called him plus ultra Shigaraki. This is the strongest Shigaraki has been. You know, from the past couple of chapters we found out that he has the original of All for One. So All for One, what we saw him do with his quirk and so forth, that was him using a duplicate of his quirk. And I'm really intrigued how the doctors managed to do that. Just the sense of how they were able to do, like to duplicate quirks. So that's kind of interesting as well. So yeah, we know that Shigaraki now has the original. What we saw of All for One using it probably wasn't the fullest potential. I'm not really sure, to be fair. Like, in you duplicating one, there's a lot of questions to ask. If your quirk is duplicated, is it weaker? You're not able to use it to like its greatest potential. Like maybe like what's to say that, okay, let's give an example of, let's say you duplicate Todoroki's quirk, you know, half hot, half cold, I believe. If you duplicate that, let's say you duplicate it, what would happen? Like, would the ramifications be maybe you can't go as hot, like a high temperature, you can't go as cold, or like maybe you can only use one at the same time? Like, my question is there any drawbacks to you duplicating one quirk? Because most times when you duplicate something, and you have like the copy, like it's never like, there's always that saying, like you can't beat the original. Like, you know, in regards to like fakes and all that kind of stuff. So I guess I'm intrigued as to whether, are we going to see something with Shigaraki that we never saw with All for One? Now we know All for One was able to do stuff like forced quirk activation. Like he could forcibly activate your quirk within you, which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I think he did it to Magne. And I think he did it also to Kurogiri. Like Kurogiri was knocked out and then he like forcefully activated his quirk to transport Shigaraki and them away. So we're going to see other techniques like that as well. But yes, Shigaraki is now awakened. He has All for One. Obviously, even before that, from My Villain Academia, that arc, when they were fighting Redestra and that, we knew that Shigaraki activated his, not activated it, sorry, we knew like he awakened it. When all this time that we saw Shigaraki with his quirk, it was a not a dormant, that wouldn't be the word, but it wasn't 100% fully functioning quirk, you know? What we knew of Shigaraki was that whatever he touched with his 5 fingers, it would decay. But however, when we saw him as a kid from the flashback, we know that, especially regarding to his AoE effect, meaning the effect that his attack and where it could actually touch and, you know, infiltrate into, is extremely wider than we realized. We thought, for example, I don't know, let's say if I touch this wall here, that would decay, nothing beyond that. But now that's what we thought of the original to like Shigaraki's quirk. But however, we now know that his decay actually grows, and you see it in the way that Horikoshi draws it, like her veins, and it grows and it like spreads through things, which is intriguing. Now Pixie Bob, I believe she like. Her quirk's pretty cool. Like she can control the earth and make like different like kind of land formations, and that's really cool. So she obviously like touches the earth and tries to like create something like a barricade to stop this. No, it doesn't look like it worked. I'm not really sure because we saw like the veins go through it. We don't know if it's so. It's intriguing. We don't know if it slowed it down to an extent. I don't really know what she was trying to do, but we don't. As we know, Shigaraki's quick, we don't really know like anything that can combat against it. We know if you can fly, that can basically help. Because, for example, his decay, it travels on things, but it can't like travel through the sky or like through the air. Otherwise, that would just be literally ridiculous. Like, it has to attach onto something, and you see it. It goes through the walls, it goes through people, and so forth. That's why we believe Deku obviously activating Float, Shirimura Nana's quirk, that would be of a great advantage to Deku, sorry. And the disadvantage disadvantage to Shigaraki as well. Now, I have a theory and I have a view. I was gonna say at the end, but I was just like, no, I can't be asked. I think Mirio would be such a great person to fight against Shigaraki. I think Mirio, possibly even Endeavor. And I'm saying this because look at Shigaraki's quirk now. We're not even talking about All For One. So one, there's the discussion of, okay, does Shigaraki have the quirks stored from All For One? For example, you know, All For One had a lot of these like bone marrow quirks. He had air pressure quirks. He had all of those things. Because All For One was like stole it using the duplicate, does the original have that? For example, does all the quirks that All For One stockpiled, does Shigaraki have that? Also, what else was I gonna say? And if so, that is crazy because one, Shigaraki's decay quirk by itself. Part of me was thinking like, I don't even know why he gave Shigaraki All For One, to be honest, because he was broken without it anyway. Once we found out about the way that his decay now works, like, you don't need any more quirks. This guy is powerful enough, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, it's hard to fight him against that quirk alone. Now he may have others. Let's say he has, I don't know, super strength, super speed. Let's say he has like other wide effect quirks. Let's say he can create diamonds in the sky and throw it at you, or something like that, right? It's very hard to fight against Shigaraki now. Like, it's very hard to get close to him now because of his decay. Hence why I think obviously Endeavor, because Endeavor can do quite like prominence burn. Endeavor can do a lot of like his fire effect quirks, like his wide range attacks that could possibly obviously injure Shigaraki, and that's why I kind of think Endeavor, and obviously because Endeavor's #1 hero, but that's why I think Endeavor is still in the hospital. That's if the hospital doesn't fully break down. I'm on the side that the hospital caves in. We didn't really necessarily see, like, that's what I think it's gonna do, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna just like obliterate and then you just see rubble and Shigaraki just walks from it. Nah, I think it's most likely gonna probably cave in, and then maybe I think Endeavor's the last line of defense. I think that's what we're going to see in the next couple of chapters. Obviously, we saw Deku, but I don't think necessarily that means, like, next chapter, Deku's just going to come in with some, like, nah. We're not going to see Deku coming in with some Oklahoma smash, like, to Shigaraki. Nah, man, I don't see that. No, I don't see it. I don't see it right now. I think Endeavor's gonna fight Shigaraki, in my opinion. Speaking of Deku though, 45%, that's not a small increase. And people may be saying, I remember someone done the maths on it actually. This was back in the day when Deku increased to, I think, 8%. When Deku increased to 8%, and I think that was during the fight against Deku and Bakugo. Someone done the maths to it, and they were saying how like the 3% increase, something like that, but they did the maths to the percentage increase, and it was just like, yeah, it may not look like a lot, but it's a lot kind of thing. So if we use that theory, I know I'm not really even doing the numbers, but you know, just hold on tight with me. If we use that theory of the sense of what the guy said about how like from 5% to 8%, the percentage increase is mad, and see what that does in regards to strength. Now imagine, what was he? I swear from when he was fighting Overhaul, he was like on 20% and he was just like, I can move, my bones hurt, but I can move. It's like he was on 20%. Now that it's 45, like, fellas, I know 25% increase, but if you do like, nah, it's mad. So 25% increase, he's now on 45%, and with that he even he used Air Force. Like, it wasn't even like I'm picking something up and throwing at you now. It was just like the Air Force that he done. And I think it actually stopped the decay a bit. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it. And it just shows you now. I just had a thought before I was even going to record this video. And I was thinking, what if the moment of like Deku versing Shigaraki, like hero versus the super villain, what if it happens sooner than we think, guys? I was always the person that thought like we're gonna see Deku, especially when we found out about all these like 6-7 other quirks. I was in the belief on the side that, yeah, Deku's gonna stockpile these 7 quirks, he's gonna master it, he's gonna be able, maybe not master, but at least use it in combat, and then he's gonna fight Shigaraki. But what if it's something sooner than we realized? And I like that sense, in the sense, I like it in the sense that, you know, like he's being forced into this. And even what the first use of One for All says, he was just like, stop him now. And I'm like, it's a bit easier said than done, to be honest. But yeah, this is crazy, man. Like, the suspense, Horikoshi knows how to write his chapters, I'm not gonna lie. There's only so amount of chapters where I get that kind of feel. Like, the first time I got it was when we first saw All for One, and he just like takes a whole block out and just like destroys Best Jeanist, Mount Lady, like all of those kind of people. Who else? I can't remember. I feel like the ninja guy. But yes, like he just like takes them out. I'm like, like, what's going on? Like, I'm getting the same feels here. But yeah, I think this we've been talking about it for weeks now. We've been talking about like this is just this team seeming too easy for the heroes. Now is where the odds in their favor. This is half time. Like, half time is over now. Like, now we're gonna see the opposition, which is kind of crazy. Just even from this chapter, like, Crust, the way that Crust died, man, when he did the thumbs up and the All Might smile, I was just like, no, man, that broke my heart. And I didn't realize, well, my voice, I didn't realize that Crust's like upper body, well, his lower body just went. I did not realize that. Like, I was just like crazy. I thought it was like, I've been cool kind of thing. But no, my man was already dead. Like, just think about it. The moment he cut like the arm off the Nomu for Aizawa, like, nah. Like, he was basically just this, which is just ridiculous to think. Yeah, that was crazy. That was actually crazy. So the number 6 hero is now gone. Excess, I don't really know what number you were, but yeah, sorry, man. It was like, nah, it's not looking good. So yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna end it here. Tell me what you thought about this chapter in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think Endeavor? Okay, I don't think Endeavor's dead. I don't. But what do you think is gonna happen? Do you think Endeavor made it out the hospital, or maybe like he's still caved in and he's gonna fight against Shigaraki? I know a lot of people keep saying how, like, you know, Endeavor needs some big redemption. Like, this can be it. And I know a lot of fans believe that like Endeavor can truly be redeemed and forgiven, that everything he's done to like the Todoroki family, like, he'll be forgiven if he dies, basically, or if he like sacrifices himself. And I know a lot of people are thinking that'll be at the hands of Dabi, but you know, something like this, it could be, you know, something pretty cool as well to see. But yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be kind of crazy if Endeavor dies. I personally don't think so, but there's a lot of routes. There's a lot of routes that, you know, Horikoshi can take. He can take the way where, you know, the heroes lose some people and they live to fight another day, or there's like a theory that a lot of people thinking where like, nah, heroes just lose and like Class 1A either have to go to hiding, or like, you know, like we do a massive time skip and you're training the next generation to basically defeat Shigaraki. Like, there's that big presiding theory, or it's like this one where like we're in the beginning of the end, and it kind of scares me because obviously like the beginning of the end, like, don't finish the series now, bro. But I don't know, either way, I just can't wait to see the next chapter, to be honest. Yeah, these past couple chapters have been, pardon me, ridiculous, from like Tokiyami, all that kind of stuff, to Shigaraki's like dreamscape last chapter. That was beautiful. But yeah, just seeing him now, I guess like I didn't want to ask the question because Shigaraki now be redeemed, but I don't think redeemed, but part of me just feels like, you know, it's because the fact he's from like Shimura Nana's like ancestry line. But nah, man, that's another video. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'll see you next week for that greatness that is My Hero Academia. It's been great to talk again. You know, things have just been busy. You know, we've like everyone's timetable has just been like flipped upside down, but it's cool that, you know, we've got this to kind of entertain us and that. So yeah, guys, see you next time for that greatness. My Hero Academia. Peace out and goodbye.